4 years ago, Harrison Kwok, a seminary student, contacted us about becoming part of a Whitehorse church plant. We had wondered and prayed from time to time in our years in working alongside an established church in Whitehorse if God might have us involved in a church plant at some point in our lives. We found that Harrison had a similar vision as we did, of a gospel-centered church with a focus of outreach among First Nations people and the marginalized in Whitehorse. Now, for the past 3 years, Janet and I have helped lead the Northern Collective Church.
In January of 2019, we began to hold services at the Francophone Center. Over our time of meeting there, attendance grew from about 17 to 45. It was a really good place to meet in an area of Whitehorse that we wanted to be present. If there was one drawback, it was that there wasn't a lot of room for our children's ministry.
Then COVID-19 came last March, and church gatherings were canceled. Computers and phones became the means to watch services. A Baptist church allowed us to create a set in their basement to record the services that we would post online. Online services allowed people to tune in from other Yukon communities and beyond.
Thinking ahead to churches opening up again, we had to keep in mind physical distancing, and there simply wasn't enough space for that at the Francophone Center. So we met with Salvation Army leadership to see if it would be possible to use their facilities for our church services and children's ministry. They felt that that could be accommodated. In June, the Yukon's chief medical officer said that churches could begin meeting again if physical distancing and other COVID guidelines were followed. However, the Salvation Army National Office said that church services could not yet begin in their facilities. We needed another place to meet.
In July and August, we met at a gazebo in a park in downtown Whitehorse. We could have up to 50 people in attendance and could sing without masks if the music team was distant enough from the audience. The Lord brought us some new people, some who heard about it through the internet and some who just dropped by as they were walking through the park. Some 20 to as high as 45 people came out to these services in the park.
In August, the Whitehorse Salvation Army got the okay from their head office to begin services in September. We have now had 2 services at the Salvation Army facilities with attendance in the low 40s. A praise item is that several who started attending when we were meeting in the park have made the move to coming to our meetings at the new venue. Pray for the church as we adjust to COVID-19 indoor guidelines and for good fellowship and for growing in Christ and in His Word. Thank you for joining in our church plant story.